You're tuned into The Fit Life. Today, I'm honored to be here with the one and only Andre Harrell, legendary man, responsible for so many music careers, the Uptown movement. I don't want to call it Uptown Records. It was a complete movement. I'm happy to be here with you today.
Me too. I'm puffing and puffing already.
You tweeted the other day that music is not making great albums anymore because the songs aren't about things that come from the heart. Then you also said music's in a state of emergency. Where did we go wrong?
I think R&B hip hop took too much from rap. And rap was about making by any means necessary, kind of machismo thing. And I think it took vulnerability and emotion out, things that may bring about love and forgiveness. And I think we need to get back to that.
So when you think about the 90s, what songs really stick out in your head that tell you, this was really from the heart, this artist really was true to what they were saying?
Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me, Jodeci, Forever My Lady.
So what about now? In 2011, what artists can get played on your iPod? Who are you really rocking to right now?
Well, I heard Kanye and Jay-Z's new album. I like that a lot. I like some Beyonce's cuts too on her album too.
Nice.
Robert Dixon in my playlist. Dirty Money's in my playlist. Bailey Ray's in my playlist.
First, you started out going to Lehman College, and then you worked for Russell Simmons with Rush Communications, and then you started Uptown Records. Circa, say, 1992, what was it like being Andre Harrell?
1992 was a fun time. There was a lot of opportunity in the air and reflective in the music. That's when we merged hip-hop and R&B, and it kind of had a pulse that was young and irreverent, and kind of had a celebration that it was like it was our time.
Did image play a role in your career at all?
Well, I was an artist first. I was in a group called Dr. Sahar.
Right.
And we were considered champagne and rap, so we were always dressed up in suits.
Now, when it comes to the image of the artists you want to take in and you select, how much of a role does image play in what artists you put to your roster?
Truth plays a bigger role than image.
What do you do to take care of yourself now that, you're not so much in the limelight, but you're still very relevant to the music industry?
I ride my bike.
You like to ride your bike?
Yeah.
Now, do you do that for leisure or for exercise?
For exercise and leisure.
Nice. What other physical activities do you like to do for exercise?
I go to the gym 3 times a week. I think about doing yoga, though I'm not doing it.
Not yet. Why not?
I got to give myself a little more loose.
Yoga's awesome. Hot yoga. You got to try that.
Okay. Getting ready to get to the juicing.
Juicing?
Start juicing.
Nice. So you lived out in Cali for a while. I know in California they have farms, everything's organic, and life is a little bit slower than in New York. Was it easier to take care of yourself out in Cali than in New York?
California is a much more daytime activity kind of place, and it's easier to be fit there because you do a lot of things that you don't do in New York. Like you go hiking every morning.
Wow.
I live like a half a mile away from a hiking path, and I used to do that 4 times a week.
I want to talk a little bit more about the music. Hamilton Park is a new group you have out, and you're also accepting submissions to your new label. Can you tell me a little bit about both?
Hamilton Park's new single, they called us 4-man group. They're 20 years old from Atlanta. From the church, they met playing AA basketball. And when I was on Superstar Soul Search at the finales, had them sing the national anthem. And they were really good, and they had an album just about ready to go, so they were my first signing. And they speak about love and romance, and I just think it's time for that again for a new generation. I'm accepting submissions to my new label, Harrell Records.
Harrell Records?
Yeah, on BladeTrack.com.
What did you learn today from The Fit Life, if anything at all?
I learned that it's really hot in the summertime to work out. You're
hot in the summertime to work out. It's the best time. In the winter time, you're not so inspired. With this vision right here, you got to work out in this. And this is a perfect location, Battery Park.
It's nice.
It is nice. Thank you for joining me today, Andre.
Thank you.
Guys, Andre Harrell, and you're tuned into The Fit Life with SelenaBailey.
Promise not to let you